Okay, so this is 2015 paper 2. This is question 3. Okay, so as I've said before, I suggest you pause and have a go. Assuming you're back now, so this is part A. They're asking me to draw the circle x squared plus y squared equals 25. They give me the axes. It's not scaled, so I have to pick 1, 2, 3, whatever. And this strikes me as just an absolutely lovely question. Okay, first thing first, I look at this and I go, right, well, it has center 0, 0. Okay, I might bring up the answer here. Do I have it? Yeah. I'll use this screen for a second and just as an explanation. Now, we normally say x minus h, okay, in leaving cert maths, y minus k squared equals r squared. So if a circle has center like hk, then I could make this up and say the center is 3, 4, okay, and if I had a radius of, let's say, 4, okay. Well, my answer then, the equation of that circle is x minus, now h is the first one, 3. So x minus 3 squared. I never need to expand that. Some students do and they waste time. Y minus 4 squared equals, now 4 squared, and I should always square this part of it. 4 squared would be 16. That's the equation of that particular circle. Now, if you can imagine, if the center is 0, 0, so if that's 0, and that's 0, you're left just with x squared plus y squared equals r squared. So it's kind of an amended formula for the equation of a circle. So let's go back and see what's doing here. So I know there's this. Now I know that if the radius given, let's say, is 25, that means 25 equals r squared. If you think about it like that, written like this, r squared equals 25. That's supposed to be equal sign. If I want to solve that, I bring the square across. I wonder what r is. When you bring a square across the equal, it turns into its opposite. The opposite of squaring is square rooting. So your answer is going to be square root of 25, which hopefully you recognize as being the same thing as 5. And 5, whatever the units are. So let's go back and tackle the part A now with that knowledge in hand. So we have our equation circle there. So I know straight off, the center is 0, 0. Okay, so that's your center. So actually, I picked 25. I thought I was picking one different than part A, but r squared equals 25. Therefore, r equals the square root of 25. Therefore, r equals 5. So you go 5 units. You're supposed to show these scales. So 1, 2, whatever. I'm not going to bother here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's my my radius. And I should go get a compass. And I would say, look, bring a good compass to the exam. It's horrible using the cheap ass compass, and then it doesn't really, you're off by a bit. If you have a brother or sister who's doing tech graphics, you can always borrow their compass. They usually have really, really good quality compasses. And make sure there's a nib, okay? So whenever you do it, even if you draw it freehand, you still get fairly good marks. Okay, you're drawing your circle. Now, I'm drawing it terribly, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's supposed to be a circle. Let's go straight to the answer. Okay, that's much better. So, this job done. Okay, you got your 10 marks. There's good scaling through here. But you will lose a point. You go back to 8 if you don't scale this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So just make sure that's done. Very easy to forget that. Okay, and move on. So part B then says, verify using algebra that the point A, which is given as minus 4, 3, so minus 4 is the x value, 3 is the y value, that it is on C. Now, again, love this question. 10 marks, I'm happy out. So all you've got to do here is, I suppose, what can you do? Okay, all you've been given so far is this equation, okay, equals 25. You're now given a point. You're sitting there going, what the hell do I do? Well, just put them in. There's nothing else to do, okay? So you're going to end up with minus 4 squared, okay, plus, what was it, 3 squared? And it's equal to 25. So you solve it out, okay, and you're going to find that that's going to become 16 plus 9. So 25 is equal to 25, so they are equal. Now, here's the thing where I suppose this is a standard question you're going to be asked. If the point is equal, if left-hand side and right-hand side are equal, the point is on C. If the left-hand side is less than the right-hand side, it means the point is inside the circle. Okay. If the left-hand side is greater than the right-hand side, it means it's outside the circle. That's the three things that can happen here. And to me, when I see the question, I know instantly what to do. Just a matter of doing it. Full marks. So I've written there, okay, I've approved. So that's been done already. So the next thing says, go back actually. Find the equation of the circle with center minus 4, 3 that passes to the point 3, 4. Okay, so it's a different circle. Okay, if I look back at the diagram, minus 4, 3 would be there. Okay, so it's going to have a center here. Now, do we have to draw it? Let's just find the equation. Okay, if I had to draw it, okay, I need to know the radius. So to find the equation of the circle by calculation, you need to know the radius as well. So they're telling me there that the point is, I'm sorry for flicking 3, 4. 3 on the x, 4 on the y, so there. Okay. They're asking me for the equation of that line there. Now, sorry, the equation circle. Okay, apologies for that. They're not looking for the equation of a line. They could be in a different question, but they're not in this question. If they were looking for the equation of a line, that would be not a tangent. It's crossing twice a chord. There's a lot of things they can ask from that. But the circle goes through here, so whatever it is, they will, another circle here. Not a need of the circle. It's not any better. So if I know the distance between these 2 points, I know the radius. So that's really what I'm looking for. Okay. So that's the distance formula. So I've done it over here. Okay. So I've used the distance formula between those 2 points, minus 4, 3 and 3, 4. Put through the formula, end up with the square root of 50. Okay. Now, let you go through the formula yourself. It's not by me go run through. There's nothing outrageous. The square root of 50 is the radius. I can now use that in my standard formula for the equation of a circle. So I have the center, I'm calling it HK, and I have the radius. So I put it in x minus 4. That's going to turn positive in the last answer. It's going to be plus by a minus, which is going to change that to a minus 3 for the last answer. And square root of 50, the square root and the square root are going to cancel, and you're left with 50. Now I would always go to the end. They deducted marks that year for people not actually simplifying that, which I thought was pretty harsh, but whatever. And that's part C. Okay, that's question 3 done. Thanks very much. And if you have any questions, don't make sure to get in contact with me, and we'll work through it. Okay, thank you.